Hello, welcome. How is it going? Destructi. First, hello. Welcome. So you may notice that the new camera is not yet set up. We don't talk about that. I intended to set it up, but instead of doing that, I didn't. So we're still on old camera, but you can look at the new camera. It's still in the box. But I did not have time to set it up because I'm a poor planner. You're tasting me 10,000 rounds of 5.56. Well, better throw me in prison for tax evasion then, because I will not be paying that tax. So I guess we've got guns. It's gun stream today. So what are we doing? Good question. I'm glad you asked. So last time I showed off a few things I got from the Black Friday stuff, and so that's what we're doing again. So obviously last time we had the holster. Have that out again slash still because because um because it's still the Black Friday theme, and we got that on Black Friday, so it just makes sense. So I already showed holster from Black Friday for the Steyr A2. Very cool gun, very interesting gun to shoot. Um, it's got funny sights. If you can see those, they're trapezoid sights, triangle sights, whatever you want to call them. Um, the one thing, my one gripe about this holster so far, I've had this holster for like a couple days, so maybe it doesn't actually matter. But it's got there was no option for a non-suppressor height sight cutout here, so it's just my sights are looking stupid, and it's got a big old thing there. So I wish I could have gotten a non-suppressor height sight one, because there's no suppressor on here. But this is what there was. So, and it was on sale. Very good. Sales are always good. So that is my one gripe about this holster. I have worn it a couple times. It carries pretty nicely, both appendix and on the side, right side, because I am correct-handed. But yes, at some point I plan on taking this to an IDPA competition or something, just to shoot it. Actually get out of the holster shooting practice on a clock. Get that a little bit of artificial pressure going. See how I perform with it, both with the holster, the gun, and the funny sights. It's a whole package of weirdness. So there are some things I got on Black Friday which I'm not going to show on stream yet. It's for a special surprise in however long the ATF takes to do things. That's in how long? So as soon as that figures itself out, we'll have that. But until then, we have here this stuff. So I guess clearly we have the Sub 2000 and the ARX 100. Those are both the guns we are upgrading here. There's nothing, no huge upgrades, no huge modifications going on. Although I did just have a very cursed idea. Um, oh no. Where is that? I might have to go get something. Hold on. I have to humor myself. I will be right back. I'll give 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. All right. And today I had an idea. I have in my possession a carry handle sight that just now as we were sitting here, what happens if I put this carry handle sight right, right here? Is it the right height? That is the question. Is this carry handle sight the correct height for, for the Sub 2000 fixed front sight? So we are doing something very cursed. Just looking, it looks too tall. It looks too tall. Oh, what an abomination. Behold. Hold on. Is it? Yeah, it's too tall. It's like a 1/4 inch too tall. Dang it. I thought I was onto something. I thought we were gonna be breaking new ground here. We are not, sadly. I can lower this a little bit. Oh, not very much at all, actually. It lowered almost none. Yeah, you're gonna be shooting very high. You're gonna be shooting very high with that. Want to go halvesies on a 12,500 rounds? Drama 556 comes out to 3K and change per buy at 2 people. Do you just casually ask me to drop $12,000? Oh no, 12,000 rounds. 3,000. You just casually ask me to drop $3,000. I can read. I can read, I promise. I have streamer reading skills. You just casually asked me to drop $3,000. What's the cost per round on that? $3,000 for 6,000 rounds, but like 50 cents a round? That's not a very good deal. Why? Just why? That's not a good deal. 50 cents a round? You can get smaller, like, smaller round counts for that much, right? Like, I'm pretty sure AAC comes in, like, obviously shipping, but isn't AAC like 50 cents a roundish? Maybe a little more. How much is it? Oh, I guess it's not quite as cheap as I thought it was. You can definitely get 556 for maybe not all the way that price. I'm not used to paying full price for ammo because I work at a gun shop, um, and I do in fact get discount on things that gun shop sells. So, so I can get ammo for cheaper than that. Um, huh, interesting. I feel like I've seen 556 cheaper than that somewhere. 1,000 rounds. Wolf Gold for 52 cents a round. The X-Tech ammo, 54 cents a round. Yeah, why would you buy $6,000 worth of ammo for not very much of a better price? That doesn't seem like that good of a deal. I'm so confused. What is that? 42 cents a round for 556. It's on sale right now. Stop. No, I don't want to join your mailing list. Hey, look at that. Look at that. 556. 100 rounds, $42. It's like 42 cents a round plus shipping. I don't know what shipping is. There you go. Look at that ammo. You should buy it and tell me how it works. Tell me if it blows up your gun. Let's see what else we got. We got 42 and a half, 43 cents a round. Factory seconds. That is that is not a good that is not a good name for a brand. Factory seconds. Oh no, Striker. Factory seconds Striker 556. What is factory seconds? Is that like the second rate ammo? The Blem ammo? Why? Factory seconds. These rounds pass all of our vigorous quality control standards. Still, they may contain cosmetic defects. Yeah, so it is Blem ammo. Okay. There you go. Look, Blem ammo for less money. I mean, 400 rounds, 174. That is too complicated for me. Like 43 cents? 43 cents a round-ish. Yeah. And then Wolf. The only the highest quality ammo. Yeah. Some good budget. Good budget 5.56s. Oh, stop yawning. Stop yawning. It's not even half an hour into stream. You're not allowed to yawn yet. All right, so so um do I leave this carry handle on here? I'm gonna leave it on there for now. I it's so cursed. It's so cursed. Oh my goodness. Behold. That is awful. This looks like a movie prop now. Like a budget movie prop. Yeah? Do anyone agree? Maybe? It doesn't fold now. It it only folds that far. So no more backpack carry. You kind of lose backpack carry. But carry handle. Carry handle. I need to take some pictures of it like this. Just like obviously it doesn't work, but it looks like it might. It looks like it might work. It's close to working. It's cat hair. Yeah, it almost works. So looking at it without looking through the site, it looks like it might work. So I think I might have to do a cursed gun photo shoot with it. It'll be beautiful. I guess I'm gonna do that. I would probably need to remove the actual rear sight aperture from it. That'd be pretty easy though. It's just it's just a hex screw for that. It'd probably ruin my zero. Well, kind of shoots low anyways, so I need to re-zero it, but yeah, it's so I keep like I have my vision from like over here at it. Whenever I look at the stream preview, oh, it's just so much worse from from chat's angle. It's so much worse. I love it. Behold, behold the awfulness. All right, but the Black Friday upgrades that we got. So the first one, I got a muzzle brake. What is this called? A swing muzzle brake. Okay, it's a Beretta muzzle brake. Um, I'm just now actually reading their packaging. It says that this is designed for the APX. There's no way. This is like a PCC, like PCC size muzzle brake. There's no way someone is out there with their APX handgun with this on there. There's no way, right? This thing is like an inch long. How long is it? This thing is over an inch and a half long. I'm really bad at estimating. No one is adding an inch and a half to the end of their APX to throw this on there. Right? Right? No one's doing that. I hope no one's doing that. But I got this because I was paying for shipping from Beretta anyway, and it was on sale. So I was like, that looks kind of cool. It's all twisty. It looks cool. I want to try it. So, so I'm going. I am gonna put it on my sub 2000. I do backpack carry this, obviously without the carry handle sight. So I don't know if this is going to fit in my backpack carry. So if it doesn't fit, then I don't know, I guess I have it. I can put it on, like go into the range or something. I don't know. Just plinking around. So there it is. That's upgrade number 1. So I guess we install it now. It's not like it's a complicated install. Ready for this? That threaded on further than I expected it to. There we go. Look at that. We got a little thing on there now. We got what was it called? A swing brake. We got a swing brake on there now. So there we go. That just makes it look more cursed. That carry handle. Oh, that's so obnoxious. It's not even a good carry handle because all the weight's on the back of this thing. Almost all the weight on this is behind the carry handle. So there we go. Well, and actually, let's take this off for a second. How much distance does this add when it's folded? And so it basically just adds the whole length of the muzzle brake and when it's folded. I do have this stock in the further out adjustable position, so it is way out there. I don't know if that's gonna fit in my sub 2000 carry bag, but well, we'll figure that out. If it doesn't, I don't know. We'll figure that out when the time comes. And put that back on. Put it back on for stream. 'Cause funny. 'Cause funny. So now, oh, now we can test that. All right, I keep forgetting what this is called. It's called something weird. What is it? A swing brake. We can test the swing brake. definitely was an impulse buy, but it was like $20 or something. It might not have even been that much. Hold on. Let's see. Can I? Why? Where's your Where's your shop? I don't want to. Come on, Beretta. I'm trying to remember how much this thing cost. Hope so I'm not looking at their international website, huh? Yeah, so this thing it cost me like $25 ish. I'm also bad at math, so it's I guess plus shipping. So it's probably like $30 ish. So that's enough to or little enough that I can buy it for my own curiosity. And I guess now whenever I whenever I get to taking this to the range, I can report on how well it works or doesn't. Hopefully it does. All right. So one upgrade. I did say that I got that because I was getting free shipping with other stuff. And you can probably guess what the other stuff is for since there's the Beretta ARX out. So I finally got around to getting the charging handle extension knob for the ARX. It took me forever, approximately, to actually get around to buying this. Because the charging handle on this is so small. Look at this little tiny little guy. It is minuscule. So like look look at that thing. It is small. Let's see if I can small, uncomfortable to grab. It's just awkward. And so they do make a little thing for it. And that's what this is. I'm pretty sure it just snaps on there. So I have a whole stream about upgrades that just thread and snap on. I expected this to be made out of metal. This is polymer. I mean, that's fine. I just expected this to be metal. I don't know why I expected that, but I did. So here we are. So this, I guess, in there, I don't know if you can see it, especially with this terrible camera that only focuses only on my desk. There's a little spring latch in there that hooks around a little nub on the bottom of this charging handle. And that is where this goes. So I guess I don't know how much force this is supposed to take. Probably more than that. Hello? Am I putting this on upside down? Am I stupid? No, that is definitely wrong. Am I am I have to hammer this on? Oh no, there we go. I actually have to get it closer and get a little more leverage on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is so much nicer. It's like you're meant to pull in the charging handle now. So that is much larger now. So much easier to grab. I held off on this upgrade for a long time because I was like, doesn't really matter. Charging handle works. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm at the worst angle ever now to show this off, but earthquake. It is so much easier now. That is wow. I have heard from multiple sources that that is a need to get accessory, and I now agree. I was skeptical. I was skeptical for a long time. But I've seen the light. The one thing that this does negatively is uh, there's a, I guess, I don't know, it's like a little quick change thing where you like pull the bolt most of the way back, and then you can flip the charging handle to the other side really quickly. When this is on here, it makes it thicker. You can no longer do that. Do I expect to ever need to do that? Not really. um, it's a cool function of the gun, but one that everyone uses like twice. And both of the times are right when they get the gun. They're like, huh, that's neat. And then they just leave it. And just leave it on whatever side they like it on. So I guess I have done it more than that. I've done it to, to show it off, impress people, impress chat. But I just leave it on this side because I'm not an ambidextrous shooter, and I would rather have left side charging than right side because I am not that much of an AK guy. I'm pretty sure the only people who put charging handles on the right are people who learned how to shoot on AKs and don't like change. Oh, oh. Speaking of, oh, speaking of left versus right side charging, the Rhineland what on earth? Okay. I was confused for a second. So the Rhineland, I was so confused by this price. Oh my goodness. Cuz I've only been looking at the 308 version. But the Rhineland in a lot of the pictures, specifically the first one because that's the only one that's a real size apparently. In some, but not all of the pictures of the Rhineland, It has a left side charging handle. That right there. I learned that if you actually order one of these, it does not come with left side charging handle. Because apparently the first ones they made did, and it turned out to be a patent infringement on something or other. And something or other decided they didn't want anyone to have any fun. And so now they are right side charging only. Very sad day. So this left side charging handle here, it's fake. It's not real. Which is very sad. I mean, I still want one. Don't get me wrong. I still want one of these. And where's rifles? Man. How much? Eh, it's a decent sale. Nothing to write home about. Oh, these are just the kit though. I thought it was the whole gun. I was like, wow, that's pretty decent actually, but it's not. Click on it. Website's too slow. This match grade, lightweight. I don't know what that means. So this probably is not. It does not say. Does not say what distinguishes between lightweight and match grade. I feel like nothing about this gun is lightweight though. Like the frame of this gun is huge. Where's the frame picture? Yeah, just this. Like just all this metal and wood. This is not going to be a lightweight gun. Even if you call it a lightweight gun. But this, yeah, I do still want one of these. Just sad. They don't come left side charging anymore. I don't know whose patent they infringed on by making this left side charging, but stop it. Stop it. Don't ruin my fun because someone is making something that's kind of like your patent. Just let him do it. Maybe license it to him. I don't know. I would give a discount license to somebody making something cool if I had a patent. These are so cool though. I want one. There was the Twitter poll, um, which was deciding whether or not I should go for the Rhineland or the Calico Liberty DMR next. Ended in a tie. Which means you all are absolutely and entirely unhelpful. Absolutely unhelpful. So I'm not sure still which one to go for next. I might just go for something entirely different. Because we're impulsive like that here. It's a problem. But there's a lot of cool stuff that I want all of it. I need all of it. And I don't know. I don't know what to go for. I don't know what to get next. There are three main things though. Three main things I'm looking at right now. There's the where is it? Where's the show them to me? Yes, this one right here. The 20-inch barrel Hellion. So the three guns that I'm trying to decide between right now. Gotcha. Hello, welcome. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Oh goodness, I can't read. I'm a streamer. Thank you, Marquise NQ, for the follow. Another channel to follow? Yes, another channel to follow. But hello. Look at all those Pododus. I see that is many Pododus. Wait. Do I have a Pododu somewhere. I don't know where it is. But hello, gotcha. How was your stream? I was there for the first while of it. You were doing some Black Friday upgrading on your guns as well, I believe. There was the Kalashnikov sight. That's the only part I remember. Carry handle and stuff. Yes. That is there because I wanted to know if it would fit. And so it is. It's there. Rockshaw, thank you for the follow. Welcome. This sight isn't going to work on the T91. Going to have to put on something else. You should put it on a handgun. That is clearly the best option. Put it on the Deagle. That has a Picatinny rail on it. Put the Kalashnikov sight on Deagle Chan. It'd work. It'd work. Nothing could go wrong. Does it co-witness? It actually doesn't. This is actually too tall. I just left it on there because it looks funny, but it is coming off as soon as stream is over because it is less than useful. It's coming off. It's not sad. It's good. Carry handle doesn't look too bad. Are you okay? This is horrendous. It's awful. Although we did just put a muzzle brake on here. It's one of the Black Friday upgrades that came in. I do actually backpack carry this sometimes, and I have not yet tested it to see if it actually fits in my carry bag with muzzle brake. And so it might just be a ranged muzzle brake on this. Or I'll put on something stupid, which happens a lot. You didn't say it looked good. Good. It looks awful. It's terrible. And it is an awful carry handle because all, all the weight is behind it. Almost all the weight is behind it. It is good at nothing. It only makes the gun worse. Is a sub 2K, it'll always look awful? How dare you? Sometimes it looks average. Passable, even. Also, it's not green. I saw those comments. It's not green. This is green. That's not. We actually have something green to compare to. Look at they're different. Probably. But this also came in for Black Friday. Got our holster for our Steyr A2. Whatever you're good with, doesn't matter what the firearm it is. I'm actually pretty good with this. Not with that. with the gun. It does not have a very good trigger. I've thought about getting the what's the brand? There's someone who makes a trigger upgrade for this. It's supposed to be way better. I've almost bought it a few times. M Carbo. Yeah. It's M Carbo makes a bunch of upgrades for this. I've almost got the trigger upgrade a few times. I meant to look and see if they had a Black Friday deal on it, but I forgot. But I don't know. It's a passable trigger. It's just not wonderful. Like I can shoot, I don't know, just offhand standing at 25 yards, like an inch and a half group. So it's pretty good. Maybe I'm pretty good. That could be it. Is that handgun a Canic? It is not. I do have a Canic, but that's not it. They look the same? What looks the same? The Steyr and the Canic? You're wrong. The Steyr has an insane grip angle. The grip angle on this is extreme. It is very different to hold on to. I guess I do have other things that have grip angles like this, but they're all like 22 like target pistols and stuff. I don't have any of them within arm's reach, but it's a steep grip angle. Also, for those of you who don't know, this has wacky sights. It's got trapezoid sights, which definitely took a little bit getting used to. The first time I shot with these sights, I did absolutely horrendously. But after like a couple hundred rounds, it got much better. So it was purely a me issue. It just took some practice. I'm still not sure if I like them better than standard just square sights or whatever they're called, standard pistol sights. But it is different, and different is cool because we're a little bit hipster here. Is that the Aldnoah OST in the background? That's very possible. I don't know what song was playing last. I was not paying attention. Actual sci-fi handgun. Yeah, it's the Laugo Alien we have at home because I can't afford a real Laugo Alien. Although I have handled one, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. They're I actually held one of the Laugo Creator edition, like the one of 500, I think it was. Oh, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. Not bad enough to like take out a loan for it, but oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful handgun. I didn't get to shoot it, only handle it. Uh, Man, I need one. Can, can someone buy one for me, please? I need a sugar mommy to buy me guns. But yeah, this is Lago Alien we have at home in OD green. You're off to find food and lurk. Have a good stream. All right, I will. And thank you for the raid again. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I ever. My shout out button's not working. Hold on, we gotta do it manually. There we go. Shout out. I think everyone here is already
20s
following
is
Gotcha, but if there isn't anyone following Gotcha,
it's still neat, but
what are you doing?
this one though.
Go follow Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I want it.
Miss, thank you for the
I have
raid.
a thing.
It's very
I
much
have a thing
appreciated.
for magazine tubes that they're the same length as the barrel.
What is that? It's too small. It's too small in my preview.
Oh, they do it on this one. Look at this. I didn't realize this. They run the tube all the way out to the end. Yes, it's so good.
Is that the modern Turkish Alof? Is that what that is? I'm I'm looking at a stream preview screen that is far too small. The modern Alof. If they ever import that thing, I don't remember which Turkish company is making it. If they import that, I will pre-order it. I would pre-order one of those so fast. I want one so bad. It might be that Turkish shotgun. It's an auto-loading single tube shotgun for Australia. He wasn't watching when he did that? Yeah, it's. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot who made it. Saloon Arms. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so it's on the modern Alof. I don't know why they give me this magnification tool that makes the picture slightly smaller. Yeah, I think this is what Gotcha was looking at. But oh, it's so good. It comes in a bunch of barrel lengths that I don't have any reference for because I speak American units. But if they imported these, I would buy one so fast. I might buy two or three. But these are so cool. Based on the Alof's auto loading system from was it the 1930s ish? Maybe I think 1930s is about right. But they're very cool. A lot of countries, Australia and Canada, I think mostly, use these to kind of get around uh, capacity restrictions. All the waifu references. Night night, take care. Good night. You take care as well. Because a lot of places use these to get around magazine capacity restrictions. Because, however the laws are written, um, this is allowed somehow because that's how laws work, I guess. I am not a lawyer, so I don't know the specifics. But people in capacity restricted places get single shots with an external magazine, and that is allowed, which is pretty cool. And I don't live in one of those places, thank goodness. But I still want one, just because it's neat. You have to dip out as well. It's midnight after midnight. It's rookie hours. The night's still young. It's just getting started. Midnight. If you need to go to bed, good night. Sleep well. Yes, these super cool. I want one. I need one. If when they're imported, I will have one. I like the Woodstock one more, but they're very cool. Anyway, so before the raid started, what I was talking about was these three guns. I did have a Twitter poll trying to have a vote between these two, which one I should go for next, and it ended up in a tie. Which is entirely unhelpful. So now I might just get this one to spite everybody. But the Hellion, the Calico Liberty 2, and the Rhineland R2000, all these are my top 3 next guns to get, and I don't know which order they should happen in. Because I don't actually have the money to drop all of them at the same time. Particularly with, Christmas coming up, having to buy gifts for family and stuff. Kinda have to spend money on that. So I have to, not spend that money on guns. Holiday spirit and all that stuff. So was a tie including your vote? Your Twitter's still suspended, so you couldn't use the poll proper? I don't know. There was all kinds of weird stuff going with that poll. Like the poll at one point, like a day before the poll ended, lost all its votes. It went down to 1 vote. So X/Twitter, it just I don't know what it's doing. So the poll was a little scuffed. I don't know what happened, but it went funny. Something happened. And it ended in a tie. Whatever path it took ended in a tie. So now what do I get? Who knows? But the Rhineland, I did learn the Rhineland no longer has left side charging. It did originally, but apparently it was a patent infringement, and somebody was unhappy that other people were having fun. And so the Rhineland is no longer left side charging. It is right side only with like a Bear Creek or There's a few others that I can't think of off the top of my head because Streamer Brain that do right side only charging. But Rhineland no longer does left side charging. At a certain level, patents are stupid. They are. They are. I'm just trying to have fun out here. Come on, just give me my left side charging Rhineland. There. So I guess there are a few left side charging Rhinelands out there, but they're not the new production ones. You'd have to finagle a used one from someone, which good luck. Nobody sells these once they have them. You liked too many posts and was auto flagged as spam. Was that before Twitter became X or after? Sounds like Twitter logic. It does. So there's this one. If I got this one, it would be right side charging only. Unless there is some way to modify this to still do left charging somehow. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. Maybe you could finagle, like, if it still actually has the rail in there, just not the cutout, you might be able to machine it out. You Dremel it out. Put something in there. I don't know. So there's that one, which not nearly as cool as this, because right side charging. There's this one. If I got this, I would do a DMR build on it. Because if you're going to go for a wild gun, you have to go all the way. And so I would get that. And it would have attached to it, where are they? The bipod and the scope mount. So there is, hold on, I gotta go back. So on here, this is a picture you can count the pixels on, but there's two little lugs here that attach this scope mount through these holes, and it goes over the giant helical magazine. And then on top of this, you put your scope rings. So, I mean, you've got like 4 inches, maybe 5 inches height over bore. That's fine. Height over bore, what's that? And you have this nice bipod. It's one of the fancy ones that clamps onto the barrel. Because that doesn't affect accuracy at all. So if I got one of these, that is what I would do. The Liberty Calico Liberty 2 DMR. Clearly the best idea. MP7 overrated? Or is the ammo just expensive? The MP7 is not quite, but is nearly unobtainium for average Joe. So there are very few guns that shoot the MP7 round. Was it 4.6? There's a couple CMMGs that do. There's a couple other ones that I have forgotten. So there's not a huge demand for the ammo. And so not a lot of people make it. There is Tommy Built Tactical is supposedly working on an MP7 clone, basically. Just like they have the G36 clone, the TG36. So whenever that comes out, then the demand for the ammo is going to go up, and hopefully then companies will make more supply of the ammo, and the price will go down. Kind of like is what's happening very slowly with 5.7 right now. More companies are making 5.7 guns, more demand for ammo, more companies making ammo, more supply. So maybe one day that'll happen with 4.6, but I don't see it happening a lot, and I don't see it happening fast. So it's expensive ammo to run through expensive guns. MP7 must be hard to get. It is near impossible to get. Because the MP7 was not around before the ban. So none of them got grandfathered in. So the only way you can have an MP7 basically is to have an FFL SOT with a letter that says that you can have one for law enforcement demonstration purposes. You got to jump through so many hoops to get an MP7. It is insane. But there are people who have done it. In Demolition Ranch. Demolition Ranch did it. So Demolition Ranch has an MP7. I can't think of anyone else who is not law enforcement. Twitter under Elon has been more ban forgetful, so everyone has been saying. I don't know. I have noticed very little changes with Twitter, honestly, since Elon has taken over. Like the block button is gone. And there's a big X instead of the blue bird. When Elon saw a room full of t-shirts with their agenda on them. What? I don't know. I don't follow all the Twitter drama much. I just post there sometimes. Which exclamation point Twitter, I think, if you want to follow me on Twitter. Wow. I post gun pictures and other nonsense sometimes. You can technically get guns in UK, for instance, but the process is crazy. Oh yeah. I mean, in most countries you can get guns, but just there's so many hoops you have to jump through. Like in the UK, even the guns you can get are not very. They're not very. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. You don't have very many options. You still have a block button? What? I went to block someone, and it didn't let me. The block button was gone. Weird. I don't know. In Canada, the most you can have is 5 rounds loaded. 5? It's awful. Why? That's awful. Demo Ranch's MP7 video, kid in a candy store. Oh yeah. I think he posted like an original video of it where it didn't work, and I think he got it fixed. I don't know. I don't keep up with Demo Ranch too much, but he's got an MP7, which is pretty cool. You checked? It's there? You don't know? Weird. Weird. I don't know. Is it there? Am I just stupid? Strong possibility. Hold on, let me scroll through Twitter. Find an ad. Find an ad and try to block them. Come on, Twitter, show me an ad. Maybe the one time it doesn't show me an ad. I'm looking for an ad and it doesn't show me one. There's one. Oh, look, the block button is still there. I'm just stupid. I always block. I block every ad. If I see an advertisement, blocked. And the more advertisements you block, the weirder they get. Posted the broken one, then the working one, then the demonstration one. Nice. Demo's cool, but you don't watch like you used to? Yeah. I don't have as much time as I used to just sit and watch gun tubers. I wish I did. I like the content, but I don't have time. I have to do things like go to work, go to school, stream. Ugh, ew, gross. Kentucky Ballistics 4-bore is nuts. Kentucky Ballistics has a punt gun now, too. I've seen a couple of videos he's done on those. Very cool. I want him to fire it from the shoulder. Somehow. You've started to get interesting ads. And some ads are just random people, which is annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I get ads that are just like some person's random tweet. Like some person's random tweet that they just like decided to promote. Like like someone's like, "Oh boy, here's my dinner today." I'm like, "Wow. Thank you. Thank you. This is a good ad." Fury. You don't? That wouldn't wait, hold on. I entirely lost the train of thought. Oh, dislocated shoulder. Oh, okay. The punt gun. I got back. I got back. Dinner today was chili. It came out well. Nice. I haven't had chili in a long time. Well, I haven't had good chili in a long time. I've had the gross canned stuff. I need to make my own chili again. I'll make some pretty killer chili. I'm just gonna mash some words together. But I've won a chili cook-off before, actually. Fun fact. Fun fact about me, I've won a chili cook-off. So apparently I can make pretty good chili. Twitch, you love broken green ad? Oh no. No, not ads, not the ads. 5 ads. Did Twitch, did they? Hold on, let me check something. Hmm. Hold on. There it is, that's what I'm looking for. Hmm. I don't know. I forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, I was there's the option automatic ad length. Okay, it is still off. Yeah, they used to be an option in Twitch to have automatic ad length and frequency. They would sometimes just give people like 12 ads, which was just the worst. Like imagine sitting in a stream getting 12 ads. I can confidently say that I have never stayed in a stream I got 12 ads in. You miss when AdBlock killed those? Yeah. Although honestly, even when AdBlock did kill ads on Twitch, I didn't run the ad blocker on Twitch because like the watching ads, it does help the creators that I'm watching. So like even though like it's a little annoying, like I'm like, oh, I get that good feeling in my belly because oh, watching these ads is helping my creator that I love, and and so I didn't actually have ad blocker on. What kind of pistol? This is a Steyr A2, a very cool, very kind of sci-fi looking pistol. One of the more notable features is the little triangle trapezoid sight. Very, very fun guy. If you do get one of these, just be ready to take some time getting used to these sights. Am I a chef? I cook my own food, and I want the food I eat to taste good. So I've gotten pretty okay at cooking. I'll make a killer stir fry. I make a pretty good chili, clearly, since I've won a chili cook-off. But I don't know. I don't cook anything like insane. I feel like I just have gotten I've gotten really good at cooking the basic stuff. So I'm worth a stay. Oh, thank you. Very much appreciated. If they don't block the video, you wouldn't care. Yeah. My favorite ads to get on Twitch when I'm watching someone are the ones that are just like the banner ads. Like the ones that like they shrink the play area a little bit and they like have something around it. I think you only ever get those on desktop. I don't remember getting them on mobile, but those ones are fine. I don't mind those. Those are the best kind of ad. Kind of weird rifles. You don't think I've seen them before? So I guess this one is looking extra weird right now. So this one is the Keltec Sub 2000. It is a foldy boy. It is not going to fold all the way right now because it's got a stupid carry handle sight on it, but it does fold all the way down. It is just extra cursed right now with this carry handle sight. And this one up here is the Beretta ARX 100. Basically the civilian version of the Italian military service rifle, the ARX 160, which is just the select fire version of this, I guess. So it's pretty neat. It's very very strange ergonomically, but I like it. It's fun and it's cool. And it turns heads at the range because it looks weird. You made chips from scratch once? Potato chips, American ones. Nice. I can say I've never tried that. How did they turn out? You've seen the bottom one. It's now dank meme gun. It is. I might have to take some pictures of it with the carry handle sight because just looking at it like this, you can't really tell that this is actually too tall to use. Toxic Rambo, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. But just looking at this, you can't really tell that this is too tall to actually use and be able to hit your target. So I might take some pictures with this in this configuration to to put on the internet as cursed gun because it will entertain me. He was gonna buy one before, but someone told me they jammed a lot. I don't know who told you that. I have many hundreds of rounds, maybe close to 1,000, through this gun. This gun has jammed once. Uh, this gun has performed incredibly well for what it is. Um, I love this gun. I do actually backpack carry this sometimes because I can, and that's kind of what it's for. So yeah, it's great. Never had a problem with it. I do think if you do decide to get one of these right now, I think there's a manufacturer rebate on it. Don't quote me on that. There at least used to be. I don't know if it ended. But very cool gun, very fun. In my experience at least, very reliable. So, I don't know. Maybe someone got a bad one. Maybe I got a good one. That's possible. But it's been a very good gun for me. You discovered using a potato peeler worked best to get them thin? That's massive, brain. I've never thought of slicing things thin with a potato peeler. I'm stealing your idea. I'm just letting you know. You dunk them until they start to turn color and pull them out. Nice. That doesn't sound too hard. You love firearms, German cars, and expensive liquor. Man, I hope you have I hope you have a very well-paying job because that is not an inexpensive selection of hobbies. I wish I had a better paying job and firearms I can't afford it. I can't afford everything I want because I want everything. Buy a sub 2000 to piss off your local gun grabber. I absolutely have made purchases like that. I've bought things not because they're good, but because people don't want me to have it. And so that means I must have it. You got lucky. Your parents are loaded a ton of money and they just gave it to you? Can I adopt your parents? Can your mom be my sugar mommy? I'm gonna pick up your mom. I'm into moms now when they're rich, specifically. Better than the awesome unhealthy stuff on the shelf. What? I love shelf chips. Shelf chips are so good, especially the spicy ones. Takis, incredible. If you give me some spicy chips, those things will be gone. I'm gonna down all of them. You're the same way. Someone tells you not to get something, you're gonna get it. Exactly. That is that is actually the original reason why I got this one. I do actually backpack carry this now. But the original reason I got this one is because I got a really good deal on it, and there was some news place that was making a big deal about how scary these are. The folding rifles. Not this one specifically, just folding rifles in general. Like there's the folding ARs and stuff as well, but I needed one. And now I actually have one that I actually use. Still oil fried. Oil tastes wonderful. Fried in bacon grease. I'm gonna make homemade potato chips and I'm gonna fry them in bacon grease. It's gonna be amazing. All right, I'm gonna add that to-do list in the back of my mind to get to if I ever remember it later. Your random question: how the heck do you get appendix carry to work nice? You're heavier, so it's a challenge, and your current carry is smaller. So appendix, I guess any kind of carry is going to be almost entirely personal preference. So I usually don't appendix carry. I usually carry at like 630 on my side. Just because I think appendix carry is uncomfortable. And you do tend to print a little bit more when you carry on your side. And I have decided that I don't care. um, I've not gotten to the point of I don't care enough to open carry, but I don't know. I know a lot of people do appendix carry all the time. I don't like it. I don't think it's comfortable. But I guess probably the issues I've run into it are that it doesn't sit where I want it to, and it always pokes me in places I don't want to be poked. Like my leg, I don't like the gun pointed right at my leg, or at the family jewels, don't want a gun pointed there either. It's uncomfortable. I think the most important part to appendix carry is getting over that. Is getting over the fact that it's going to be uncomfortable. And if you want comfort, carry it on your side. That is my experience with appendix carry. Get a holster that has large surface area that carries really comfortably. Air fryer supremacy. Gross. I want extra oil in my food. Once air fryers like sprinkle oil on my food while it's cooking, then let's talk. Your favorite is cross straw, but you carry on side too. Don't like barrel pointing at something that's so important. Exactly. More surface area so it doesn't dig into your body. So I guess I'm a pretty thin guy. So I am speaking from thin guy perspective, but I don't like big surface area holsters because I don't know if they actually do, but they make me feel lopsided. Like if I get like one of those big holsters, I do have some because I was just trying everything for a while. But it just felt massive. I felt like I was visibly larger on on one side, and I didn't like it. So I do a lot of like minimalist kind of holsters now. My everyday carry holster is actually for the P365. It's a We the People holster. Literally, all it does is cover the trigger guard. That is all it does. It just attaches Kydex right on a trigger guard. You've got the rest of the gun poking out both sides. And that is perfect for me. Obviously, there's a reason there's 1,004 different kinds of holsters. It's because there's something different that works for everybody. So, so as disappointing and unsatisfying as the answer is, the best way to find the holster and carry combo that suits you best is to just try different things. Just try different things until you find one that clicks. You think you're going to end up doing it somewhere around 3 o'clock? You're kind of coming to the conclusion that you currently have is just a little small because it finds the fat fold and disappears, which is good for concealment. Not comfortable. I would not think that's comfortable. You're probably going to try a couple adjustments to see. Probably not going to appendix this one. Yeah. So for me, I guess, depending on the size of gun I'm carrying, like anywhere. So I can appendix carry like the super compact guns, like an LCP or something. And then obviously I can carry that at like 330 like I normally carry as well. But then like the just compact to like mid-size to large, I have to carry at like 330. But then then there's a certain threshold that like once it gets big enough, then you go back, then I go back to appendix. So like if I'm gonna carry this bad boy right here, a very long boy, this would be an appendix carry. Because it's long enough that it can reach past all the parts that I worry about. Sounds about right. Never hurts to get opinions. Yeah. You got a YouTube video that helped you a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of really good videos out there about different holsters, what to try for different body shapes, body sizes. There's a lot of different factors, a lot of different preference. 1,000 different videos, 1,000 different holsters. You have a CSX at the moment. Still haven't built out your Glock or gotten a holster for a Glock to try that. Yeah, the CSX is a reasonably popular little compact guy. About is it? I think it's about the size as the P365, the small one. You like that? Very rare pistol. The this one here. The Auto Mag 2. Don't see a ton of these around. But it's the Auto Mag 2. It's definitely the most affordable of the Auto Mags. One day I will have all of them, but this is the one I can afford at the moment. So it's the one I have. But very nice gun. I've not actually shot this one yet. This is my most recent gun acquisition, and I've just not had time to take it to the range. So I sit here and I hold it. I bask in its beauty. 3 isn't bad with the CSX for you either. Pretty much disappears, even with Under Armour type shirts. Yeah, yeah. Those compact guns. If you're even like half decent, if you're half decent at carrying one of those compact guns, you can basically just wear skin tight clothes and still nobody will know. You really like revolvers? Its bullet case doesn't eject and never jam. I don't know about never jam. I have had revolvers jam before. Um, and when a revolver jams, it is not an easy thing to fix usually. It's not recommended. After getting the CSX, you have to laugh at anti-gun people's comments about guns compensating for size. I tell you what, CSX doesn't compensate for nothing. Yeah. I don't know, there's no one who likes thinking about genitalia quite as much as gun grabbers. I don't know why, but as soon as people start wanting to take away guns, man, they just can't stop thinking about my family jewels and their relative size. So I don't know. Maybe I should start one of those special pages just for them, since it's always on their mind. For automatic, your old favorite was 45 ACP, but you're really starting to like 10 millimeter. I mean, my favorite Magnum automatic is definitely the Automag 180, 180D, the new one based on the old one. Oh, it's beautiful. I love that gun. And definitely a bucket list gun. If it didn't cost $4,000, I would have one already. There's one group, but yeah. Your app crashed. It took you longer to find the video. Oh, okay. The holster videos. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's see. Yeah, so come on. There it is. This right here. This is this is my favorite. My favorite Magnum automatic. Shoots 44 AMP. Basically, it's just 44 Magnum rimless. The same cartridge your 44 Magnum revolver shoots, with a different butt on it. Instead of the rim, it's got the standard automatic little rimless rim. I don't. There's probably a technical term for it. I don't know it. 4K, yeah. And this right here is the reason I don't have it. But you can get the 6.5 inch barrel version for only $3,995. But like, if you're forking over $4,000 for a ridiculous gun anyway, like just pull out the extra 400. It's only 10% more. Get the more ridiculous one. Because if you're gonna go ridiculous, you got to full commit to it. None of this half full ridiculous. But it's just absolute monster. Absolute beauty. One day I will have one. I may be old and retired, but it will happen. Got to be careful with the screws under the barrel. Demolition Ranch had a lot of problems. Oh, Demolition Ranch had one of these? Nice. I did not know that. I saw the Forgotten Weapons made a couple videos on it. And it looks fantastic there, so. You can never justify that. Of course, you're also poor. If he was purchasing a long range rifle, you could justify it because you don't have anything with that capability. I mean, obviously, I also cannot justify it because I haven't. Because I don't have one. But as soon as I can justify it, oh boy, you better bet I'm gonna have one. I probably have to win the lottery for that to happen. But I can dream. I can dream. Too much Dirty Harry. I actually have never seen Dirty Harry. I just like it because it looks cool and has cool mechanical bits and a wild history. He didn't like it at all? Huh. Weird. It's probably he's got weak wrists. That's gotta be it. He's got weak wrists. He said, but you intend to get dual 19 or 2011s at some point too? I mean, you can get dual 1911s and still be at like about a quarter the cost of an auto mag. So, you know, in your opinion, if you really want it, pick it up. Life's too short for regrets. If I got the, I don't. I don't got the money. And as soon as I do start getting money, I don't anymore. Cause guns. Cause other guns. Cause even though it is a bucket list gun, there's a lot of other guns I want to that cost significantly less. And so I get those. You just want them because aesthetics, and it'd be cool to have two holstered, open carry akimbo 1911s. Get one right hand and one left hand holster, and carry one on each side. If I was going to open carry any of the guns I have now, it would be my 1911. For obvious reasons. If I was going to open carry, it would be this one. Because, come on. Come on. You gotta. Yeah, if I ever open carry, this is gonna be it. Is it a very practical gun? No. It holds 10 rounds of 9mm because I only have 9 round mags for it. It's large, it's heavy, but waifus. It makes it all worth it. You want a piped 1911? What does that mean? A piped 1911? He doesn't know? Like pimped? What? I'm so confused. What is a piped 1911? 1911 Kimber Raptor 2, Springfield Embassy are your favorites? I would recommend going with the Springfield. Kimber has a lot of quality control issues, shall we say. Permission to talk about other streams? Oh yeah. Yeah. You can talk about other streams here. As long as you're not like throwing hard shade. We can talk about other streams in lighthearted terms, but no just like trashing other streams here. Oh, Pipkin Pippa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Pippa. Yeah. Okay. I was just reading it wrong. I read a piped 1911, which had me concerned. Not a pipped 1911. I sure don't want to pipe down my 1911, even though it has waifus on it. Yeah, VTuber 1911. I absolutely can get behind that. You didn't talk about our streams being so disrespectful, unless the contact greater is. I should Google Aztec Empire 1911. I have. Is that the special edition Colt? Helps if I can spell Aztec. Is it a Colt? Yeah, the Colt 38 Super Aztec. I've actually held one of those. I guess there's 1,000 different kinds, aren't there? I've held one of the special edition Colts of that. That is a gun that you feel bad putting fingerprints on, because at least the one I touched fingerprinted very easily. It was very shiny. But we got one at the gun shop I work at once. Oh my goodness, it was gorgeous. It was like $8,000. Guns like that, the special edition like 38 Super 1911s, they always go to like some just absolutely loaded Hispanic guy. Like I don't know like how to find these like I need a friend who's just can walk into a gun shop and just be like, "Wow, $6,000 gun? I'll take it. I'll just right now impulse buy $6,000 gun. It's mine." Hello, I want to do that. The other thought is if you actually end up with a character for yourself, doing a personal character one, I considered that when I was doing the custom grips for my 1911, but I don't know. I don't know. It felt weird. It felt weird, especially since I am planning on this not being I'm planning on evolving from this current form. So I didn't want to put me right now on a gun only to have to change it. You think it's done by Seattle engravers? All the gold plated stuff? Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of these. Here, let's grab a couple. Really? That's the biggest the picture gets? Come on. Come on. Oh well. Yeah, so here's one. Nice, shiny. Got the gold. It comes with a matching knife. I didn't see how much it cost. Oh, that's not bad. That is not as much as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it's still a lot. And we got this one. The black with all the gold, the engravings. This one doesn't have a price, but one of 20, serial number 7, probably was very expensive. "100% fingerprint magnet." Oh yeah, those those nice special edition shiny ones. If you look at it too hard, then it's got a fingerprint on it. You don't even have to touch it. You're gonna put a whiskey operator sticker on your CZ Bren? Do it. Do it. Do it. Nobody's gonna stop you. I am not only not gonna stop you, I'm gonna encourage it. You know why? Do you have a thing against ornamental versions of weapons? You don't like it? Not with guns or blades? I mean, I can appreciate it. Like I can appreciate like the artistry, the craftsmanship, but I like for my own personal self guns that I can use. If I get a thousands of dollars engraved inlaid gun, like that's not something you take out and shoot. That's something that you put on display for people to gawk at. For for you put on display to impress people. It's not I take out to the range and shoot 100 rounds. So like I can appreciate I can appreciate all the super fancy guns with all the fancy engravings and the gold and all the pretty, but it's not for me. I can appreciate them in other people's possession. The cartels are obsessively in love with the 1911. They got dedicated gunsmith and artists. Oh yeah, it's a status symbol. You think there's something, but they're just. You think they're pretty, but there's just something. Yeah. Take it out once a year at Christmas to impress the family. Put it away again. Yeah. I mean, if I did have one of those, like that would be like the centerpiece of a room. Like you walk into a room, there's gonna be a giant pillar with a glass case on it right in the middle of the room, with the gun sitting on a felt pillow. Felt? Not velvet. It's gonna be sitting on a velvet pillow. You know what? It's gonna be sitting on a Vanta black pillow. Velvet. Just too low class. It's gonna be sitting on a Vanta black pillow in a glass case in the middle of my room. You also don't really own a lot of sup- superfluous things. It's a good word. I like that word. You do still get silly things, but you have to get rid of them once they start to bother you. You have too many things, you don't even have that much stuff. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. It's a little bit of a problem. I need to get it under control. Um, I just have stuff everywhere, gun parts, random stuff. I'm better than I used to be. I used to be real bad, but I don't know. I I have a tendency towards flashy. Like I dress a little flashy sometimes. Not like way flashy, just a little bit. But I don't know, something like those 1911s all customized. That's I appreciate them. I appreciate them a lot. But it's too much. It's too much. Maybe you should have not mentioned here on my Twitch channel. What what cartels? Cartel gunsmiths? I mean, they're making them for bad guys, but you can still appreciate the artistry because they are artists. After you watched John Wick, you started to really upgrade your Glocks like those. Oh no. Oh no, not the Terran Tactical Glocks. Not that. The Glock Perfection. It's only Glock Perfection when there's no Glock parts left. You have more stuff and you have places to put it, and it drives you absolutely nuts. It's probably part of why you get stressed. Yeah, me too. I need to downsize significantly in terms of stuff. Jeans and a t-shirt or shorts and a t-shirt. I mean, I sometimes do that, but like dressing up just a little bit, it feels so good. Like like even just like a jeans and a button-up shirt, like a good clean looking button-up shirt. It just feels so good. It feels so good. Some Glocks only really need trigger swap and better iron sights. Yeah. Although there's upgrades for everything on a Glock. Your Glock is perfection because you think it's all technically aftermarket parts. Nice, let's go. The sights are standard. That's because you're already thinking about getting an MMR, RMR. I can read. Cut slide and threaded barrel. Nice. I've considered building a not a Glock style pistol out of all the different aftermarket Glock pattern whatnots. But I haven't. I haven't gotten around to it. If I was gonna do one, it'd be one of those like 80% or a 3D printed one. With Glocks, you like trigger jobs and fiber optic sights? I I don't know. I don't actually have much experience with Glocks. Like I've shot them, but I have never owned a Glock. I I I have never owned a single Glock. I've shot other people's, never had one of my own. Fun fact: you typed MMR first and caught yourself the matchmaking rank. You're putting a matchmaking rank on your Glock. Gotta let people know how skilled you are with it. You hate fiber optic sites? They have their pros. But you just rather dealt with all the drawback? I don't know. I'm I don't really care about sights like iron sights on pistols, honestly. Like I've got all kinds of different ones. I even have the triangle trapezoid sight thing on my Steyr. I have lots of different things because I like trying lots of different things. So my carry gun, my P365, has tritium sights with what is it? It's the Holosun 507 red dot, and it's my everyday carry gun. I like that a lot, and I'm pretty decent shot with it. Glocks evolved like a Pokemon. Started with Top Culture, then the John Wick movies. Wonder what's gonna come next. I just there's chassis. Don't forget about the Glock chassis. I don't know what Glock modifications coming next. I feel like they've done everything. Glocks. There's someone's gonna prove me wrong. It's gonna happen. But Glock has done everything. Everything has been done to a Glock. This is your first and only Glock. You got it because there's like 220 as a kit. You like the idea of building it? Yeah. I love building my stuff. Obviously, I can't build everything. You can't build an ARX 100. That's not something you can do. But given the option, I would rather build something than buy it. You want a SIG P365? Maybe you'll get one for your birthday. P365, nice. The model you got is the Spectre Comp. I just have the standard optics cut P365 XL. There is a reason. Oh no, not the ads. Not the ads. There is a reason that the P365 is the most popular carry gun at the moment. So when I got my P365 XL, the X macro was not out yet. And when the X macro was released, I never really considered buying one, but I thought that if I had waited, I would have gotten the X macro. You've been released? Welcome. Welcome from your imprisonment. So for a while, I kind of wished I had waited and gotten the X macro. But the X macro is slightly larger than the XL. And the XL is it's the perfect size for my everyday carry. For the compact. And so I think even now, even with the X macro, even though you are losing on the capacity, I think I would still go with the XL as my personal preference. That might be because I'm biased. and I have one, but the X Macro is basically Glock 19 size with more capacity because they're doing some witchcraft with that magazine. But normally you wouldn't announce ads. Is in the middle of an actual conversation. Yeah, that does happen quite a bit on just chatting streams, more than gaming streams, because well, 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 it is just chatting. That is the point. It is a conversation. See, I don't mind people saying when there's ads. I do actually prefer it because then I can just ramble for a little bit. Although I usually do forget uh, where the topic was at when the ad started, like I did now. So, how's it going? Welcome back from the ad. Rambled about the P365 XL versus the X Macro for a little bit. I personally prefer the XL, even though it has less capacity. It's just perfect size. So nice. For me, personally. Streamer brain? Yeah. Big streamer brain. Small? Small streamer brain? Would that's probably more accurate. But yes, and throw in all the filler words. I forgot what we were talking about. It's entirely gone. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, the Spectre comp. Yeah, the compensated P365s. Very nice. Mine is not compensated. I wish it was. You have to say, the more you shoot this CSX, the more you think it's too small. It's doable, but it's not comfy to shoot. Yeah. I have the LCP, the Ruger LCP, as my super micro compact miniature carry. When I am wearing particularly tight or less clothing. that it sounds weird when I say it like that. Um, I promise it's not sus. Uh, but yeah, those little tiny guns not particularly comfortable to shoot. They are in fact incredibly uncomfortable to shoot. Um, but on if you're like out going for a jog, you're in like running shorts or something, it's perfect for that. Just a little something that you don't take you know every day all the time because it's awful to shoot. But take it to the range a few times a year so you stay proficient with it, and then carry it when it's other things are just too large. Probably what this will be. Hoping the Glock works better for you. Yeah. You've been looking at getting a Hellcat Pro before you saw the kit? Yeah, the Hellcat Pros are pretty good. About the size of a Glock 19. It basically just comes down to personal preference. Don't worry, you're going through the same situation right now. You can't remember anything? Yeah. Remembering things? What is that? Who does that these days? Just write a reminder in your phone. Which I also don't do. I'm like, man, this is really important. I should write a reminder for myself. And then I'll forget to write a reminder and forget about the thing I was supposed to remember. It's it's a miracle that I am still here. You're also working on losing weight and stuff, so that will also change how you carry. That's true. That will change. And good luck in your weight loss. Too much sleepless nights are catching up to us. Sleepless. Sleep. Sleep. I I almost remember what that is. It's a vague, distant memory. Right now you're carrying the CSX around the house with snap caps loaded as you make adjustments. You used to live with your parents, and they seemed a little uncomfortable. They started with an active load. Man, you got an active load around your parents. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Financial situations are a thing. That's true. Finances are rough. Financial everything is rough right now. Economy bad, gross. Ew. Stop it. But yeah, do guns are expensive. Uh like everything right now. So I have a lot of guns. That is because I have given up a lot of other things to spend the money on guns. So there is that. Don't Guns are awesome. Don't destroy your future for them. Life lessons. You'd be better off if you didn't buy all the guns you bought this year, but like, holy crap, it's scary out there. True. Firearms are kind of big in your family. Grandfather was in Korea. Korea, nice. Your uncle wasn't Vietnam? Was in Vietnam? Your father just really loves guns? Nice. Yeah, guns for the rest of my family are just a tool, like a tool to get things done. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that's how 99% of people who are into guns are. And guns, well, at their base, they're a tool to get a job done. Like a car. And there's also people who are really into cars. um, I just happen to be really into this specific tool. And I like them a lot. I have my tools that I use as tools, and I have my tools that I like having because they're fun. Like this. But yeah, guns as tools, I don't have a problem with it. Guns as toys, as fun, I don't have a problem with it. Guns, I like them. As long as you're not doing something stupid, go for it. Guns. But I don't know. I am a little weird in my family. Everyone thinks I'm odd. Everyone has guns. They like guns as a tool. Your family is divided on gun debate. Yeah. It is a hot button issue. So you more think guns are like fine pieces of art and the extension of your body to protect yourself? They definitely can be. There are also guns that are absolutely not pieces of art. This is not a piece of art. I love it. It is not art. It, it sure do exist though. Your family is sort of divided, but none of them are super anti-gun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've actually met a single person who's super anti-gun. I've met people who are kind of like passively anti-gun, But the super anti-gun people, I'm pretty sure, only exist on the internet. Like if you like approach it reasonably and have a conversation with people, like no one's nearly as hostile as you would think. A lot of, you do have to have patience though. Um because some people want to be militantly against guns. But then if you show them that you are in fact not a psychopath, then they're like, "Oh, maybe guns aren't that bad." And I love that. What is that? This is an Altor. This is a single shot pistol. To unload it, you unscrew the barrel and reload it. This is quality incarnate. Uh, this is a piece of garbage, and it is my favorite piece of garbage. It is beautiful, and it has a threaded barrel. And as soon as I'm done waiting on the ATF to stop being the fun police, oh boy, just you wait. You're about to move to a terrible state for firearms? Oh no. Oh wait, no. Backwards. Got that backwards. You're about to move. Your state is terrible for firearms. Do it. Get out. Leave. Run. Run. Get out. Or stay and change the laws. That's also an option. But it's a very long, frustrating process. He's looking at holster and the Hellcat tempting discount. Yeah, there were a lot of really good discounts on carry style guns and holsters, especially for Black Friday, Cyber Week, the month of Black Friday. You keep looking at a Glock holster that'll do custom prints on it. You're just waiting to decide on art. Do it. Do it. Custom art print holster. Do it. Is the leaflet holster still existent? I was gonna pick one of those up, but I kept forgetting, and now I don't know if they exist anymore. Leaflet, another VTuber. They actually have a holster as merch, which is probably the coolest thing ever. I don't know where their merch link is. I'll find it later. That's fine. Let's not dive too far down that rabbit hole. To Georgia or South Carolina? Man, you're going to the South. I'm from Texas, but most of Texas is not as southern, not as southern as Georgia or South Carolina. They do. You got you. All right. All right. You've spent $300 this month already. It's almost an entire paycheck. Weekly paychecks. You'd love to run a merch shop for VTuber fans with more tactical lean for custom mag holster, whatever. Yeah, I think there's, ooh, I might be wrong, but there's a few VTubers who have like some merch more on the tactical side. I think it's mostly like patches and stuff, but like Whiskey, Sleepy. Does Gotcha have patches? I know he's got stickers and stuff. I don't remember if Gotcha has patches. But they're out there. Oh, Leaflet. I already said that though. There are the tactical friendly VTubers out there doing cool stuff. Patches, challenge coins. You can't afford to attempt that. Take a loan, start a business. Don't don't do that. Or do. I mean, if you think you can market it well and make money, do it. Otherwise, it's a poor financial investment. Don't do it. You like those areas with the subtropical environments, relaxing the ocean air, Savannah, Georgia, or the beach in South Carolina. You forget the name? Nice. I personally prefer more like inland, like foresty kind of stuff, but I can appreciate the beach. Like Montana, Wyoming. Oh, oh, gorgeous. I lived in Idaho for a while. Gorgeous. I lived in the desert, but oh my goodness. Most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen in my life. You think a lot about those patches. Do you think a lot of those patches are just fans that got approved? It's mostly PK Patchworks and that one Australian place. Yeah. 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 There are some official merch patches, but definitely a lot of them are unofficial merch. You think initially it would do okay because it's new, but you don't know how sustainable it would be? Because it is true the two sides don't tend to mesh well. Yeah, there is a very limited, shall we say, crossover audience between the tactical and the VTuber audience. Although I do think there is significantly more once you get into the actual like Japanese side. Although then you kind of have to speak Japanese for that, and I'm not very good at that yet. Nihongo ga benkyou shimasu. So I was one day, one day I'm gonna tap into that tactical Japanese market, which is a lot of airsofters who wish they could have real guns, but oh boy, I'm coming for it. You post a link in my Discord. All right, nice, nice. I see it. Yeah, I'll look at that more later. You think patches and challenge coin type things will probably be more sustainable? Yeah. Desert's nice too because of no winter. You hate when your body has to adjust. You don't like the snow. I like the cool weather. You can carry bigger guns in the cold. Or well, you can carry the same size guns any time of year. You can conceal bigger guns in the cold. Doing that kind of thing in larger batches and the holsters mags in smaller batches? Yeah, probably. You could you could probably do some there's a lot of like pretty gimmicky like custom magazine shops out there that seem to have been pretty all right. Although I don't know if they're a full-time business or if they're just kind of like a side hustle for someone along with their regular job. I'm not sure about that, but there is a lot of stuff out there that I wouldn't think there'd be a big market for, but people are doing it. So, I, man, I don't know. Could be a surprise. Holsters can be used in airsoft too. That's true. There's also a lot of airsoft stuff that can be used for real guns. Definitely the higher quality side of the airsoft stuff. But one cold state you like is Alaska. You prefer the summertime? Really beautiful landscape. I yeah, I have seen pictures and heard stories of how beautiful Alaska is in the summer, and I want to visit sometime, but I have not yet. Yeah, Alaska seems like a really good place for like a summer home for rich people, because I for sure don't want to live in Alaska for winter. Something to think about once you get your active debts paid off. Yeah. Yeah. Student debt will never get paid, but meh. It's on income driven anyway. Cause you're a failure. Nah. And don't say that. Self deprecating as you'd think. I mean, everyone has failures in their life. Like oh boy. I went through a rough patch a while ago. Um where it was bad. I'm not gonna go into details because it was bad. But I, pulled out of it. Here I am. You can tell I'm successful because I'm a VTuber. But yeah, just because you either had or are at a rough patch, you can pull out of it. Trust me, it's very possible. So I believe in you. You got this. Alaska is beautiful all year. It's true, but sometimes it's beautiful and frigid, too cold. Beautiful to be admired in pictures, not in person. A good friend of your family owns a big log house in Alaska. Kind of looks like a lodge. Uh, I'm stealing your friend. You stayed there when you was going on a big game hunt. I have never gone on a big game hunt. That is something I need to do at some point. I think that'd be fun. Although I have no idea what you do with the big game once you hunt it. Don't know how that works. You pursued a route you shouldn't have and paid for it. So you're just trying to get by and eventually afford to start having your own business of something. You hate working for other people. Yeah. But you know what working for other people is good for? Besides just having money at all? It theoretically is easier. Because being your own boss is more difficult. When you're working for somebody else, you can just brain dead go about your work, plan other things. You failed university happens, especially when you pursue stuff that's financially viable instead of what you want to. Yeah. College sucks. I hate it. I am bad at sitting in classrooms and learning in classrooms. I am far too distractible and want to go off and do my own thing. Even if it's on the same topic, I want to do it my own way. The best classes I have ever had are the ones where the teacher's like, here is the final result of what you should be heading towards. Good luck. If you would like advice on how to get there, I can offer that. Otherwise, you're on your own. Those teachers, oh my goodness, those teachers are the best. Oh, we need more teachers like that. It's easier and less time consuming too. Yeah. Pretty much the group you was with. You're going for a bear, kept the fur, and donated the meat to Thousand Need? Nice. You never gone to university? Destructive. What do you what with the aggression? Where did that come from? It's only worth it if you need it and know what you want to do. True. The first time, the first time I went to college, I thought I knew what I wanted to do. And let's say it was a valuable learning experience that cost a lot of money. We'll put it that way. Um, Sub 2000. Take that back. Take that back. Behold. Behold your nightmare. The A2 carry handle. Sub 2000. With a compensator. I should become your personal gunsmith. It's a high charge. I do. This is quality work. Um, it's a high price. High price, long wait time. But you know it's worth it for the quality. Keltec crack gun, absolutely. Worse than the Altor. How dare you? It's right here. You're gonna hurt its feelings. Just you wait. Just you wait till they're suppressed. Then you'll be eating your own words. Like having your cake and eating it too, because they'll be even more true. Right in front of my Altor, exactly. It's it's sensitive. Please put a suppressor on the Altor. Oh boy. It will. It will have a suppressor. I have I am waiting on some ATF forms at the moment. Um I don't have any dedicated suppressors. Actually, at the moment, I technically don't have any suppressors. I just have less money. Uh, but I will at some point have suppressor for things. And oh boy, it'll be fun. Do that and send it to Cursed Gun Review so other people have to see it too. I mean, there are other people who have suppressed Altors. I don't know if there's anybody who is going to have a suppressor as large as mine. How large is the suppressor I'm putting on this? It's ridiculously sized. Um, Length 8.6 inches. 8.6 inches of girth is going. It is absolutely massive, ridiculous, and unreasonable, which is perfect. Queen, Queen, you had to come in here right when I said girth. Come on. This always happens. You'll get one eventually. By the time you can afford one, NFA might be dead. Hopefully. We can only dream. You can always get a suppressor. You can always make a suppressor, not as good as the real thing. I have I have seriously considered is it form 4, form 1? I always forget which one's which. The make it yourself. I have seriously considered trying to make a suppressor myself from scratch. Obviously, I have so far decided against it, but I think it'd be a fun project. And it is perfectly legal if you do it the right way. You always have perfect timing, apparently. Apparently. Coming here right as I talk about 8.6 inches of girth. It's a suppressor. It's a suppressor. You forget which form it is? Yeah. I always get 1 and 4 mixed up. I think I've got Google right here. I can look it up. Yeah, so Form 1 is the build it yourself. Form 1 is build it yourself. Form 4 is someone else built it and I want it. Yeah. You forget which form it is? Yeah. I always get those two backwards. Implying that I always get the other forms not confused. And we're just going to pretend I know what the other forms are. You vaguely remember because you can't Form 1 a machine gun? There was a story a while ago about a guy who submitted a Form 1 for a machine gun and got it approved and then immediately got a cease and desist from the ATF. Like they approved it and they were like, wait, wait, this was a mistake. I never heard any follow up on that. He probably didn't do it because that would be suicide by felony. So it's just a fun story. What a legend. Absolute Chad. Joined your local gun club. Still some hope out there in blue states. There's hope. There's hope. There is hope. Sometimes hope is further away than other times, but it's still there. I don't know. Right now, I'm just hoping for SBR, SBS suppressors getting out of the NFA. I am cautiously optimistic. If it happens, it will be a long, arduous, and painful process. But I am optimistically hopeful. So, and you best believe that if that happens, I'm going to have some little things. It absolutely should be illegal, but yeah, it's a pretty big but there. Not like that. ATF needs to go bye-bye. I mean, I think ATF should just focus on the A and T, you know? There's nobody out here complaining about the A and the T from the ATF. Like, just do whatever you're doing with that. Cut everything else. There you go. We don't need to completely get rid of it. The A and T falls under FDA. That's true. Move the A and T to FDA, then get rid of it. You're right. You're right. It may not be a thing at the rate, but they are insisting on sleeping on it. That's true. Everyone is dragging their sorry feet in the sand, being slow. Which I guess is kind of how the government's supposed to work. But it's pretty annoying sometimes. Feds just need to do less fitting. I agree. Just get rid of all of it. The whole thing. Let's just live in anarchy. We don't need it. Get rid of income tax and sales tax and just let them get by on the rest of the whatever's left. I'm tired of them taking all my money. 80 billion in guns given to the Taliban should have come our way instead. Yeah, I would love to have those guns. I would graciously give those guns a loving home. A loving, safe home to grow up in a peaceful environment. But instead they're out there, the lost and abused. It's really annoying, all the pistol brace nonsense and automatic rifle nonsense. Like FRTs and stuff. Bump stocks. That nonsense. Yeah. Man, I've had this idea, a recurring idea. You know those tugging at heartstrings, like adopt a dog commercials, like adopt a dog from the pound. I need to make one of those. Someone needs to make one of those about guns. Adopt a gun. Adopt a poor abused gun with the sad music, with the rain filter on. It'd be wonderful. It'd be beautiful. It needs to happen. If I was better at video and sound editing, I would do it in a heartbeat. Top notch night vision and Taliban sees, the more you know, the more pissed off you should be. That's why I try not to see. Taliban hands. That makes more sense than sees. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I thought so. If you if you don't if I don't no longer type a message, it it's because you lost your fight against eepiness. Yeah, I am feeling the eepiness coming on here pretty strong. I got a solid like 4.5 hours of sleep last night, which probably wasn't quite enough. But we're here functioning, so it was enough. It's hilarious. They should do that. I might look into it. I'm gonna learn video and sound editing just so I can make that video. Or commission someone for it. Don't know how much that costs. You have work in 7 hours, so bed maybe soon. Let's 7 hours? That's fine. I mean, wait, give yourself an hour to get ready and get to work. I don't know what your commute is, so I'm bunching an hour from wake up to all the way to work. You can hurry in there a little bit if you need to. So then you've got what, 6 hours for sleep if you sleep right now? It's easy. You see, you can stay up for 2 more hours. It's just stitched footage, music, narration track. That's true. Even if it might be simple, it is still out of my experience range. Because my experience is currently not none, because I've very poorly edited some TikTok videos, but it is very minimal. It takes time, yeah. Commute is decent. Just go faster. Just go faster. Clearly. But also don't get pulled over. Go faster smartly. Avoid the speed traps. You'll probably be getting some sleep soon, but it's nice meeting you. Yes, it's nice meeting you as well. Thank you for stopping by, for the follow. Yeah, I am probably going to be wrapping up here pretty soon as well, but because I Do have to work tomorrow. Today, technically. Because retail, oh boy. It is fun retail, because gun shop, but still retail, open on Saturdays. You gross. Finding appropriate footage would suck. I'll take it. I will take the appropriate footage. Although I don't really have the broken, abused guns for it. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I could video this one in this setup. This poor abused gun. Carry handle sight on a Keltec. Here's a minimal too. You're using a program that's new to you. You haven't really done it in 15 years. Man. Yeah, that'll be a little bit of a learning curve getting back in. No excuse to be on time for work. But you're still late on occasion. Yeah. Let's not talk about timeliness here. That is let's say not one of my strengths. But results. Results is one of my strengths. Which is why I have a job. Because, oh boy, will I get you results. Gecko going tonight? Good night, Gecko. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. Today's your last day off this week? Nice. Congratulations on your day off. Enjoy it. Relax. Be productive. I don't know. You hate how YouTube has changed? You want to TikTok? Oh, wait. I hate how YouTube has changed. You want to TikTok? A lot of gun YouTubers went there? Yeah. I wish, I guess, I don't know. It is very different content. I wish some of the bigger, like, gun YouTubers would do more stuff on Twitch. Because I feel like there's a lot of potential on Twitch. Like, Twitch absolutely has its problems, but its firearms policy, it's incredible. Like, compared to other places, other live streaming places, Twitch's TOS, incredible. Like, you can build guns, you can shoot guns. Like, basically, the only rule is don't be an idiot and don't threaten people. Kind of falls under the first rule. It's amazing. No bad words on YouTube. Bad words are fun. You can blow off a lot of steam. It's there's still YouTubers that use a lot of bad words. They use them naughty words. It's just YouTube doesn't like them using them in like the first 5 minutes of the video or something. I don't know. I've heard people talk about it vaguely, but I don't really follow it. Night on hump day usually. That day you'd be at dentist. Gross. The dentist is the worst. They're my least favorite kind of doctor. If you're lucky, YouTube will get slapped for 1A stuff after proof came out of their collusion with the government. Hopefully. But I'm not holding my breath on that one. Your grandfather was a sailor. All kind of combat band. Yeah, there is a reason that we have the phrase "the mouth of a sailor," or sailor's mouth. Something like that. There's some phrase about sailors cursing, and there's a reason for it. Mark, night y'all. You're going to bed. Can't type. All right, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. It's hard to get good service at ranges, though. That's true. Although, little teaser here. No promises. I've been going to a lot of ranges in the area and extended area. uh, Emphasis on extended area. um, Trying to find a range with decent cell signal, decent enough for a stream. And I may have found one. I need to go again, see if it was just a one-time thing. But it is still significantly far out in the future with a lot of ifs, ands, and buts. Because you do also have to get permission from the range for that kind of thing. But I am trying to get a range stream someday. If Twitch goes full YouTube, we could always go to Kick or Rumble. If Twitch goes full YouTube, I'm just going to YouTube. Because they pay more money. It's just simple as that. I'm on Twitch because this content would get me banned instantly. And so that's why I like Twitch. Also, just like the community, the chat, the emotes, all the stuff is much better integrated on Twitch, I feel like. But mostly Firearms TOS. F word was one of your first words. Nice. Let's go. Your grandfather stubbed his toe. He said every word in the book, according to what your parents said. Nice. You can't never type regardless. Yeah, English is really hard. Which is weird, since I am now trying to learn a second language when I have not yet mastered my first. So, that's fun. Then you gotta make sure you can get permission. People don't want to end up on it. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you gotta get through for a range stream. Like you gotta have signal. First big hurdle. You have to get permission from the range. You have to have a viable setup at the range, because a streamer, like IRL stream backpacks, those are expensive. And there are alternatives, but you got to figure that out. And you got to keep other random people out of your stream. Other random people at the range, or stream outside of business hours, which adds another. So yeah, range streams are very difficult unless you have your own private range in your backyard. Which this might be news. That takes a lot of money that I don't have. You tried to learn Russian? Man, that's hard. Yeah, oh man. Ads. Not the ads. You just record at yours? You don't tell them? Nice. You don't typically stay if other people are there? Yeah, I need to record more of my shooting. I've recorded a little bit of my shooting. Not much though. Actually, I've showed this a few times. In back. You took the time to get a drink? Very nice, very nice. So I do, let's see. I have had shown videos of myself on ranges. Let's see. Let's grab a good one. Can you come on? Good enough. Can't remember what you did with any of your recordings. Yeah, your range allows it. You just gotta tell them in advance. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Here on, let us guns. Oh, let's fix the sound really quick because it's always broken. Oh boy, there he is. There he is. Oh, immersion. My immersion. There it goes. Yeah, so this right here, this was at Gunstock, Texas, which is, I don't know. If you take SHOT Show's range day only, this is like off-brand version of that. It's an it's an ugly rise. Yeah, so this is the Battle Arms OIP rifle. This is like a 4-pound AR. Nice video editing. Thank you. That took much longer than I would like to admit. uh, but it's there. So light. Yeah, it is. This thing was ridiculously light. This thing felt like it wasn't real. Like you hold this and it doesn't feel real. You never like to show your identity for personal reasons. Yeah, that's hence face cover. But do you see that? You see that? You see that? You see that safety? You see that safety flick? Oh boy. Yeah, so this thing, a full auto 4-pound AR. You recorded first person for that reason. That makes sense. So full auto 4-pound AR. Yeah, this thing was jumpy. It was reasonably controllable for what it is, but it was jumpy. I kept it in a reasonable group for someone who doesn't have a ton of experience on full autos. Like I've got a little bit, but you know, I wasn't law enforcement, wasn't military. So as a civilian, there's a limit to how much full auto experience I can get. But it's very, very fun. Very, very fun rifle. Yeah, that was. I have some other videos, but that was not SHOT Show. Definitely was not SHOT Show. That was from Gunstock, Texas. I did actually I met Tundra Tactical there. If you know him, he's a gun tuber, also streams on Twitch. Cool guy. I've actually I've actually had one of my guns, my waifu 11, show up in his content before. Funny roast, man. Yeah. He roasted my waifu 1911. It made the thumbnail. So there's that. What if I can probably find it? Tundra Tactical Roast. Where is it? There it is. Cringe gun roast. Look, there it is. There's my gun. I love it. I love it so much. I should put this. Oh, you can't see. I'm on the wrong camera. I should put this one. I'm gonna submit my carry handle Keltec for the gun roast. I'll put a foregrip on it for good measure. Just to throw extra stuff on there, just in case. All right. I do think a vertical grip, it'd be the cherry on top. So I was thinking, actually, hold on. The grip I was thinking about, I was actually thinking about getting it for this gun anyway. Where is it? Stop that. This one. I was thinking about putting this weird thing on here. The adjustable foregrip. This little like inchworm looking thing of a foregrip. It's got the three hinges, so you just connect it wherever you want. And it's absolutely ridiculous. But like a functional kind of ridiculous. And I think that would be perfect on a Keltec. Orders placed between December 4th to 12th will be shipped after the 12th. Oh. Oh, wait, it's not the 4th yet. I have time. I could do it today. I probably won't, but I could. But yeah, this the funny inchworm foregrip is what I was thinking about putting on here. Just anyways. But I think it's a good match. And then plus entirely useless carry handle sight. It'd be perfect. It would just have a really funny shape up here. It would have the strangest profile of a gun. Probably not ever, but it'd be real strange. All right. I do think, however, that the EP is catching up to me. So I think we're going to raid out here a little bit. Let's see, are there any other... Who do we raid today? Raiding people is weird at this hour, because people are sleeping. Let's see. I guess YouTube doesn't let you edit videos on site anymore. You want to turn on the short range clip you uploaded? Do they not? I thought they still did. I also haven't tried in forever, but last I looked they did. It might be like a separate thing. I don't know. I don't know. You came from another gun stream, but now he's off. Yeah, I feel like the gun streamers, for some reason, have like semi-reasonable sleep schedules, and I'm here just raiding random people. You still delete it and fix it on your end? Can't find it? Yeah. I mean, that is always an option. Have a good night. We're gonna... You know what? You know what? We're talking about doing range streams. So we're gonna raid a very large VTuber. We're gonna raid Lord Athelstan, who currently is being very popular with 1,400 viewers. But Aethel and Yanners actually did a range stream. It was probably like a month or two ago now, but it was super cool. I enjoyed it. There was, I don't know, it's two people who didn't know a ton about guns, kind of learning and stuff, but I thought it was cool. It was really nice. Watching a kind of big streamer do a range stream. So we're raiding up a little bit. I forgot to hit the raid button, but here we go. So we're raiding Lord Athelstan. He has done a range stream, so there we go. So I guess what day is it? It's Friday. So I'll be back on Sunday Thank you for stopping by. I don't currently have a plan for Sunday stream. If I get out shooting on Sunday, then we'll have a gun cleaning stream. If not, it'll just be some games, some gaming, some chatting, wherever the stream leads. But thank you everyone for all the follows and the chatting tonight. Thank you again, Gotcha, for the raid. It's very much appreciated. But if I had an ending screen, this is where I would use it. But I don't because I'm a scuffed streamer. So I'm going to bed. So good night. You found editor? Nice. Let's go. I'm going to bed. So good night. I will see y'all later.